Dustin's After Show! Starring Dustin Gardner! With Lonnie Corduroy Henderson, Patrick Luce, Mikey Brown, and me, Mike, Paul McGilligan. Someone McGilligan, Jay Peters, the Reverend of Roar, and Corina Sasmo. The Dust Bunny Dancers, Jill Dion, Brita Beal, and Alexis Mondre. Remember your concierges, Patrick Cronin and Andy Prince. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host and mine, Dustin Wayne Gardner! Very nice.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name's Dustin. Hey. Yeah, me too. So this is the part of the show where I stand around and I tell you all about myself, so that we get to know each other on an intimate basis. So, I didn't always look like this after photo of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Nope. At one point, I was a very beautiful baby. In fact, I won a baby beauty contest. I guess I came in third. I wasn't a blowjob queen like the other two was, you know what I mean? Then, like most American kids, I got fat. And I mean super fat. And I was so fat for so long that I used to think to myself, oh man, I guess I just wasn't one of the lucky ones, you know? I didn't have a jawline. Oh, I'm not lucky like Pierce Brosnan or Justin Timberlake. They used to be huge back in the day. I don't know if you know that. And then, to make matters worse, when I was about 17, I got in a horrible, horrible car accident, and it split my face open, and I had 56 stitches from here to here. Yeah, I know. It's a very specific area. Yes, right now, you can't tell as much because it's a horrible picture, Sean. And, but, it's right here. We can do a close-up later, just me and you. Real quick, I'll just tell you the story, because it's closest to a miracle that I've ever caught. Alright, here we go. It's Easter morning, 1993. I'm driving down the road, I'm going to church, and I'm gonna go meet my mom and dad. And all of a sudden, there comes this black truck, and he's coming down this way, and he like stops, but he's sliding, and he's like, does a little thing. I'm like, okay guys, so I just go over a little bit, and I hit some gravel. Now I'm going sideways, and I'm going down the thing, and I swerve, and then I'm in the grass. And then there's like, fence post, and like, and then all of a sudden there's a telephone pole. Wham! And then everything got real quiet, and I was like, oh God. And I looked down, and then I saw drip, 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 and I go, oh God. And it was like I wasn't there, right? So I open up the glove box, and I grab the napkins, I go boom, and I kick a door open. And then there's nothing that way. There ain't nothing that way. There ain't nothing that way. But right across the street, there's a house, one house with a tree. And so I want to go to him, like, oh God, and I knock on the door. And this little old lady opens the door, and she goes, oh my goodness, I'm a paramedic. Come in, right now, put your feet up. My son, he's on duty, and he'll be here in a minute. Let me get him on the CB. And I'm like, what is going on? And all of a sudden, Bobby's there. And I'll be honest with you, without those two people, if they weren't there to save my life, I wouldn't be here right now. And they're here with us tonight. Welcome, Miss Oh. Sean, are they here?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. I forgot, they're not here.
That's not awkward. Okay.
Just keep going, Dustin.
Great. So all of a sudden, I went from, we'll talk later by the way, Sean. All of a sudden, I went from just gross to living in a bell tower. And I was like, oh, walking around. I had like this, I had like stitches like this, and it was really disgusting. I walk around like this. And then, seriously, little children would get, ah! They'd run away. And my bullies, they even felt bad for me. They stopped calling me Grimace, and they started, calling me Hunchback of Notre Dame, So then, Back then we didn't have the luxuries of Obamacare to fix that shit, you know? Then around 25 I started getting the fear of God about being a fat, bald old man. So I said, you know how they say 2 out of 3 ain't bad? I started exercising and losing hair. I kept losing hair. So then I grew a beard, which finally, you know, from like 8 years or so, people started recognizing my face as a human face again. Because it's like, oh, there's shape, I see. My face sort of goes down. You can really tell if you're laying really intimately with me in bed. And you look eye to eye, and you know, you tilt your head like this. Mine's always tilted.
Everyone will get a chance to lay intimately with Dustin after the show.
It's a very small, minimal fee. But I get Picasso. That's about the only positive thing I can get out of this whole thing. No one got that. And now I know, I've heard the argument, oh, if you're so gross, if you're so disgusting, then how did you not only but keep your fiance of 22 years, Miss Beautiful Jill Dion?
Ladies and gentlemen, America's Jill Dion.
Me too. And I always say to them, I go, well, isn't it obvious? It's my humongous sense of humor and my huge personality! Because it sure ain't my looks and it sure ain't my penis. No, it's my penis. It suits you. Believe me. And we got a great show for you guys. No, it's not big. You can just... We're going to play Hipster Family Feud tonight! Say hello to Pat Luke's my friend!
That was a special introduction for you, Pat. Was not part of the show.
Hey,
All I'm doing is right now we gotta
you're not even pointing at anything cool.
Lonnie, how's everything on your end?
I feel good, other than the fuck up about those 2 people that
That was pretty disappointing.
Pretty big fuck up. I don't know if we can edit that out.
That was
I
bad.
don't think that's editable.
Really sucked all the
embarrassing.
life out of the room.
Yeah, in place of those 2 people.
Here goes. Can we go?
No,
All right. I live second to second.
you do sweat a lot.
You know what it is?
Genetics?
Hate. And anger.